Wessel Nijman was born in Oud-Heist in the Netherlands in the summer of 2000, and he began to play darts at a relatively young age. He won his first notable WDF title at the 2014 Czech Darts Open, where he won the youth competition, beating Lars Fransen in the final. In 2016, he reached the semi-final of the World Youth Masters, where he lost to his fellow Dutchman, Justin van ter Houw. In 2017, Nijman was selected to be a part of the Dutch national team at the WDF Europe Youth Cup, where the Netherlands team won the title in both the teams and overall divisions. He also attended the WDF World Cup in Japan that year, where he managed to pick up titles in the pairs and overall draws, as well as finish as the runner-up to Van ter Houw in the individual competition. In 2017, he also won 6 WDF individual youth titles, adding to his wins at the 2014 Czech Open and 2016 Denmark Masters. Towards the end of 2017, he began to shift his focus to the PDC's development tour, having made his PDC debut in a Euro Tour qualifying event where he lost 6-1 to the more experienced Dutchman Jeffrey de Zwaan. His development tour debut came on the final weekend of the 2017 season. He got just one win in the 2 events on the first day of the development tour action, but had far more success on the second day, reaching the last 16 in the first event and the quarters in the second. He lost in a deciding leg in both of his defeats on this day. He competed in the development tour from the start in 2018, and after losing in a deciding leg to Bradley Brooks in the first event, he went all the way to the title in the next event, getting sudden death revenge over Brooks in the final and taking an impressive win over Callum Ridds on the way. He hit a 13 darter featuring a 180 in the sudden death leg in the final, taking him to his first PDC title win. In the next 18 development tour events of the year, he only managed to get to one more quarter final, meaning that he finished 16th on the order of merit. During this year, he also lost in a qualification game for a Euro Tour event to Jermaine Watamina. He also appeared in the 2018 World Youth Championship at the end of the year, but was eliminated in the group stage after losing both of his group games. He also appeared in the men's draw of the WDF World Masters for the first time this year, but he lost in the last 2-5-6. He went to EU Q School at the start of 2019, but he only won 2 games across the 4 days and failed to get a tour card. He returned to the development tour this year instead, and also featured on some Challenge Tour events. He began the development tour with a whitewash win, but then lost to Luke Humphreys. In the following events, he went all the way to the semi-final, where he lost to Nathan Rafferty. In June of that year, he made his European Tour debut at the Czech Open, which he qualified for by coming through the West-South European qualifier. However, he was whitewashed 6-0 by Corey Cadby in the first round. 2 months later, he had a great day on the Challenge Tour, reaching the semi-final of the first event and the final of the second, winning 13 games in total on the day. A week later, he got to a semi-final on the development tour. He also managed to qualify for the Gibraltar Darts Trophy, where he beat Darren Webster in a deciding leg in the first round before losing to Mensa Sulovic. At the end of the year, he won his group at the World Youth Championship and then got through to the last 16, but he lost to Jeffrey de Zwaan in this round in a deciding leg. He went back to EUQ school at the start of 2020, but he failed to get a tour card again. He returned to the development tour, and he won the last event of the first weekend to pick up his second PDC title. He beat Martin Schindler in this final and looked to be on good form. However, this is when the dart season was then paused due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to Nijman making a very stupid decision. During the pandemic, webcam darts tournaments became very popular, and Nijman was selected to play in the Modus Icons of Darts series. Nijman performed well in this event, in which gambling on the games was available for fans, finishing the first week second in the table. He even missed double 12 for a 9-darter in one of these games. However, on the 14th of May, when he faced David Evans in a webcam streamed game, Nijman lost 4-0 to Evans, and after suspicions of match fixing arose, he later admitted that he's fixed this game by the scoreline after being put under pressure by match fixers. On review of a clip of the game, it is clear that he deliberately missed some doubles, particularly ones at double 16 as well as tops. Nyman stated that despite the fact that he was put under external pressure, he still agreed to fix the game, which he took full responsibility for. He said that he hoped other players would learn from his mistakes and not make the same errors that damage the integrity of the sport of darts. Nyman was reported by the International Betting Integrity Authority, and the DRA committee decided to give him a 5-year ban from the sport, of which 2.5 years of the ban was suspended if he engaged in player education and anti-corruption measures. Nyman was given a fairly lenient punishment as he made an early and full admission of the offence, and he was not the instigator of the corruption scheme. Along with the ban, he also had to pay nearly £2,500 in fees. Nyman did engage in the education schemes, helping to shorten his ban. He appeared in a short film for the Players Professional Federation where he spoke about his stupid decision.
The text sent it to my friend was like, do you want to earn some easy money, something like that. First we joked around from the text, and then we got a bit exciting about it. So my friend met up with those guys, and they made it pretty clear the task was to lose 4-0. And so I did that, and then after the match my friend met up with them again, and they talked again then, and they just gave away the money, not all of it, but they obviously wanted me to stay in it, and that was the moment we got out with it. The guys didn't directly threaten us, but they made me feel I couldn't go back, so I had to do it. I had no choice left of doing it. Yeah, from the moment I thought I couldn't go back to after the match, and far after the match I already knew I made a mistake, and it was something really stupid.
Nyman's ban expired on the 18th of February 2023, and he was allowed to return to competitive darts events. However, he cannot play on the PDC Pro Tour this year as he does not have a tour card, or the Challenge Tour as he did not play in Q School. He made his return to competitive action at the 4th Dutch National Tour event of the year, and he got 3 whitewash wins in his first 3 games back, with the third of these wins being with an average of 105. He then won 3 more games, one in the sudden death leg, to reach the final, where he beat Ryan de Vrede 2-1 in sets to make it a perfect return to the Oki. Nyman said that he has no words just to describe how happy he was with this win. He is now allowed to appear in all events, and he has said that he will feature in some development tour events this year.